Oh yeah?
Yeah, I found 4 of them. Some moss, too. So I just got some moss.
Oh, one person. Okay, tell mommy I'm live on YouTube.
Okay.
Who we got in there? We got one person watching. Yeah, Green Frog. What's up, Green Frog? Thanks, Green Frog. I am potting up the Japanese maple trees that I germinated this over the winter. Hey, what's up, RJ's RC? Light a candle. Yeah, we don't got the candles lit right now. It's snowing outside, but it's 58 in the greenhouse. I got a lot of potting to do, so I figured I'd jump on and see if anybody wanted to chit chat while I was playing in the dirt. How's everybody doing today? This cold, crappy day. Let's see. See if I got it set right. Oh, we gotta put live chat on. There we go, live chat. What's up, Joe? It's snowing here. It's all snowing all over the place. Hey, can't you hear it? It's dinging off of the greenhouse. It's either snow or hail. Got a lot of different projects going on. 4 people watching. And here, I potted 6 of them. I still got another 15 more to go in here. And then I got a whole nother container full. All these ones gotta get potted. Not too bad. I bought a thing of 100 seeds and I got about 50 plants. Some of these are just starting out, and some of them have been growing for since February, I think. Look at this. I even got some that are just starting. So there's still some that are germinating. There's a little bitty one right there. There's the leaves. Have to put that in the dirt. See how cute they are? Hell, here's one of the bigger ones. Check that out. That one's probably 10 inches. 10 inches tall. Some of them are short and some are pretty tall, so got a little bit of a mixed variety here. Look at that. There's a little dinky one right there. There's another, it's like 8-inch tree. Now these ones are all going to be rootstock for future grafting projects. Maybe next year. These are all too small to graft this year. After I get these all potted up, I got some evergreen tree and shrub fertilizer. Been putting that in there. I've been out here the past week messing around, trying to get things going for this year. Ta-da! And some of these are pretty crazy looking. I got some that aren't normal. Can't wait to see what they look like when they start growing out more. I got some different styled leaves and different colored style leaves. It's kind of like a mix match. So what happens when you get seeds from someplace? I'm guessing these were seeds from like a nursery. I believe is what it is. I believe where I bought these seeds from online was a nursery. Yeah, I started these in February. I just started germinating them. I put them all in the little plastic totes with sphagnum moss and with wet sphagnum moss, not wet but kind of damp, and set them in the basement. And they actually started growing like a month later, so I had to get them planted ASAP. They started growing really fast. And they've been growing ever since. These have been growing since February. They've been stuck in those containers since February. So now that they'll be in these pots, check out that one, that's a good one. Now that they'll be in these pots, hopefully they'll double in size. And being in real dirt instead of the moss too should be good for them. Plus I have the fertilizer, the tree and shrub fertilizer. I don't know if you guys are commenting. I don't see anybody commenting. I have to get some stakes for some of these to hold them up. Oh, this one's a real good one too. Oh, I hear one of the kids coming. One of the boys. At least this way I'll be able to get a good count, good guesstimate as to how many there is. Let's see, is anybody saying? Is anybody talking? Nope, nobody's talking. What? They are the okay ones that let it go? What does that mean? No mistakes, only happy little trees. I don't see anybody talking, hon. Maybe I have to scroll down? Oh crap, I didn't know. Oh, the spider, yeah, see, I don't see anybody talking. Let's see. Oh, okay. We let him go, he was ugly looking. Kids don't see heartburn, okay, I see. Alright. Yeah, Tiffany, she didn't want no spider in the house. Yeah, that spider was pretty ugly. Even for me. I usually don't care. Oh, check this one out, guys. This one's got a completely different leaf style, too. Check this out. This is like the normal, what most of them are. That's what they look like. And that one, the leaf is different. Different style leaf. So who knows what that one will be? That one may be a different variety. Who knows? There's another set of leaves coming right there. Right there. We'll find out. Yeah, these are all cross-pollinated, so you're not going to get the same kind. See, this one's got that same kind of leaf style as that other one we just had. They're all cross-pollinated, so you're not going to get the same style leaf as the parent. Some more dirt in there. And some of these will be ready to craft next year. Surprised Nightbot isn't showing up. He showed up last time. These pots are pretty cheap. Check that out. It's like paper. Oh, it's raining now. Rain, rain, go away. Bring that sunshine out. Almost done with one bag. Look at this little tiny cute one. Just think this little tiny cute tree someday might turn out to be a 30-foot tall beast. lost count how many we already did. Marcus, you gotta open the door more. What are you doing? Oh my gosh. Yeah, some of these looks like they're gonna be the red leaves ones. Running out of room. Well,
I'm just feeling the dirt. It feels so you just do this one? These ones?
no, not yet. See.
This one's tiny. This one's tiny. Right, Daddy?
Yeah. Even the tiny ones will grow big someday.
Just like the huge tree in our front yard. It used to be a seed, and now
Yep.
it's that
Exactly.
big.
Yep. And just rearranging these trees, making room. Okay. The Japanese maples like the shade. So I got them in the shady part of the greenhouse here underneath the table. Same with all the cuttings I did. I got them under the table.
Wait, how do we make those?
What?
How do we make the cutting from those?
Cut them off and put a green cutter on.
Mine are massive.
And some of these, when they start growing up, you have to get staked.
It's like this one and that one. So you're taking them out of everything.
Now, one of the tricks I've learned with Japanese maples is you don't want to bury this. You don't want to bury them too deep. For some reason, you can only bury them to just right about the root line. If you do any deeper than that, then for some reason it kills them. So, just a little pointer for those of you green thumbs out there.
Wait, did you make any trimmings out of that Japanese maple?
What?
Did you ever make any trimmings out of that Japanese maple?
What?
Did you make any trimmings out of
Oh.
that Japanese maple?
Not yet. Three more in there. That must be nobody loves me anymore. Only got 3 people watching. Everybody wants to see the RC. They don't want to see the greenhouse. How many scoops? I don't know. Not really counting. I'm just kind of going till the pot's between 3/4 and full kind of thing. No real measurement. Just kind of eyeballing it. Yummy. Dirt in the mouth. Yeah, counted everything. I'm going to count the dirt. The numbers are in the back of my head. I haven't tallied up the tree toll yet. There's around 50 trees though. There's around 50 around 50 of them made it. I'll have an exact number when I plant everything up. Oh, you want to see the whole greenhouse? Turn the camera around. Alright, let's see. Alright, so there's some of the veggies we got. We got some onions and lettuce, carrots, and okay, I can't even think what it's called. Brussels sprouts. And then we have several different things growing here: petunias, impatiens, 4 o'clocks, and some other stuff in both of these containers. Let's see. Here's one of the Japanese maples they ordered. This is going to be rootstock for all the grafts. I'll be taking cuttings from these trees when they get big enough to be able to supply the grass I need. But for now, I got to do the germination thing. Grow these all out for rootstocks. There's more rootstocks right there's the plum rootstock. There's the roses, more plums. The carrots are going to be planted in there. There's some miscellaneous. I even took some pine tree cuttings to root. there's the apple trees. They germinated. It's on the back of my head. My hat. Okay. Kind of stinks it's not really bright enough out here. Hon, did you share this thing out to Facebook? I think the reason why nobody's coming is because nobody types in gardening or greenhouse or anything like that. It's an RC channel. You see that, RJ? No, we done confused the algorithm. We got them all confused now. I don't know if that one's going to make it. Oh, no, that one's dying. That one's not going to make it. See? It's dead. It's dead. It's already dead. Done confused the algorithm. Even the little guys need some love. Someday that might be a 30-foot tall tree. You never know. Waiting for the knife and band-aids. I think it's called grafting. Where is the snowball bush? E-drone's in here? I can't see anybody. I don't know what the heck is going on. It's not showing up. Let's see. I have it on live chat. So I should start seeing people, but I'm not. Eric with the K's in here? Where are you at, Eric with the K? I'm not seeing your name anywhere. All I see is Mrs. RC saying, "Hey, oh, there it is. Been working hard today." I see. Yeah, we got a lot of stuff planted up. I'll show you. Let's see. So I did all those cuttings today. All these Japanese maples I've been potting up here. All those Japanese maples. What else did I do? Oh, I did those cuttings there. I checked these ones. I checked all those ones. I like to look at everything every day and check them out. Oh yeah, and then there's some more Japanese maple I planted right there. These are the ones I germinated from seed and I put in pots. Yeah, exactly, E-drone. Yeah, someday. There we go. now we got to pot up the next ones. Here's all the next ones. Check this out. Got a cool one right here. I've never seen this style. I wanted to go on one of those Facebook groups. It's like a spotted leaf. I don't know if you guys can see it very well. It's a red spotted leaf looking thing. That's what's growing out of this tree right here. So it's like a new style of Japanese maple. That's what happens when you get these cross-pollinated seeds. You never know what you're going to get. You may come up with a new cool looking tree that people may find, interesting. Here's a little tiny one. This one's just starting to grow. Just starting to come out. Doesn't have any leaves on it yet. This is the one. Check this one. This is one my son wants to get right here. It's got these spotted spots on the leaves. I don't think it's anything really special. But it's cool to him, so. Okay. Yeah, some of these are going to have to be staked because they just keep falling over. There we go.
and blue.
Check out how big that one is. Running out of room. Put everything. I gotta start rotating stuff. Waiting on this weather. I got trees and bushes and pots that need to go out, and I don't want them to get frostbit on the leaves. We got cold nights coming, so can't put it out yet. Here is the one I've been most excited over. Check that out. Check those leaves out. It's like a pink spotted color. And that one's doing the same. I don't know if it's going to stay doing that or not. It doesn't look like it, but maybe it will when it starts growing up. Maybe it'll be a variegated kind. But we'll find out. I think that'd be cool. I'd love to be able to start a variety of Japanese maples with that pink powder looking color to it. That'd be cool. We'll find out. It's starting to get chilly in here.
What's this spot there?
I'm just hoping that these things will grow more this year. I'm hoping they're not done for the year. Because they started so early. I'm hoping they get a second burst. A lot of plants do, like right around July. That's when the second growth happens, is midsummer. So I'm hoping these things will grow, because if that only grows 2 inches tall this year, that'd kind of suck.
There's a spot right there.
I don't know if you can reach it or not. Just be careful, don't trip over anything. Good job.
We need somewhere else to put lilies.
What's up, Lewis? The bad manbo tree? Yeah, we don't have any manbos in here. We just got the Japanese maples. No, I don't think so, Lewis. I mean, maybe you can. I don't think you'd want to. Maybe the red ones. Look at the size of that one. Some of these guys grew a lot. They must have had the right light. They got 220 pots for $20 on Amazon. I mean, they're really cheap, but they'll do the job anyways. I mean, it'll hold the dirt and do the job, so can't complain. Marcus, I don't want you to break the roots. I didn't think you did that stuff, Lewis. I didn't think they did that kind of stuff over there. They probably do it everywhere now. No, not there. Yeah, I didn't think so. They probably lock you up and throw the key away. is for the conifer that I bought. Okay. Can you guys see okay? Wonder if I should try to closer or not. Oops. Oh, there's markers. Yeah, you guys can't really see what I'm doing. Oh, let me. I got an idea. Let's try this. There, now you guys might be able. Yeah, now you guys should be able to see what I'm doing here. A little bit better. What's up, Mike? Yeah, some of these definitely got to be staked. Because they are tall and flimsy. Ah. Ta-da!
Daddy?
What?
Okay.
What is it?
Snap.
What is it?
A water snail.
From where?
Is on the here.
I think it's a regular seal. It needs to get killed. Throw in that water right there. Because those things will eat everything.
It made a big bubble.
Check this one. That one's got a weird looking leaf. Now keep in mind, these ones aren't going to be the decorational type. Well, I mean, they will be someday because they're going to be grafted onto. But for now, these are just the rootstocks. Gotta get them started so that way next year I can graft onto them. Because this year I wasn't able to come across any rootstock for Japanese maple trees, so I could do grafting. It was just way too expensive, and it was hard to find. So basically, you got to make your own or grow your own is the easiest way. And it didn't. It wasn't that much money getting these seeds. I think it was like $5. I don't even know if it was even that. Maybe it was $3. I can't remember. Do you remember how much it cost, hun, for these? But it was for 100 seeds, and I got about 50 seeds out of them that were good.
It was $4.99. So it was $5.
Hey, you don't remember? I don't remember either. It wasn't that much. It was cheap, pretty cheap. And the person knew what they were doing. He didn't send dried seeds. You don't want to get dried seeds because the dried seeds will not germinate. You got to get seeds from the previous year, and then they gotta go through a germination period. So you just put them in a bag, Ziploc bag, and you put them in your freezer for a few months, and then you check on them every couple weeks. Open the bag up, let some fresh air in there, make sure there's no molding going on, and then eventually you'll start to see some sprout, and then you can plant them. Or do like what I did. I put all the seeds in this container, and I put them in the basement where it was cold, and then they just germinated that way. But I started them in the fridge, and then as soon as they started sprouting, I put them under the light. That way they didn't get ruined. Some of these roots are way down there. I got these things everywhere. And then what I'm going to be doing is each one of these things is going to have a number. Every single one of these is going to be numbered. That's how I'm going to keep track of everything. Every single one of my plants or every single one of my trees is going to be numbered. And when I start mixing and matching, I'm going to be keeping track of what I do, of what trees I graft to, and that's how I'm going to keep track of everything. And then what stuff works, and what stuff doesn't. So I'll know what to do next time and what not to do next time.
There's 35 of them loaded.
Let's see. Oops. Yeah, they do, RJ. Okay. Now, if you guys remember what I said you don't want to plant these um, too far above the roots because for some reason it kills them. And as you can see, I've been doing the exact opposite of what I've been telling you because the reason why is when I start to water it, it's going to push that dirt away. So that's why I planted it above the root. Because when I start watering it, it's going to wash it away and then eventually it'll expose the roots. And they do better when you do that. If you cover the root too much, then they die. And you don't want to cover, if you ever get one that's grafted, you don't ever want to cover the graft because it'll lead to bacteria. It'll put bacteria and fungus in the graft. You don't want that. You never want to bury the graft. Ah,
There's a small one.
yep. Trying to see who's messaging. Okay. Oh. Alright. Got one of my boys in here with me. Marcus, he's in here helping and he's learning. Matthew was in here earlier as well. So they got the bug. They've been running around the yard digging up trees and burying them. So now they got the green thumbs now. Ah.
Daddy, can I get my big maple tree from the front yard?
Oh, we don't need any more trees in here. We have to start taking some of these out. There's too many. That's why we gotta get this warm weather. This warm weather soon so we can start rotating everything.
Daddy,
What?
would that be that close from the candles?
Oh, I might have to move it. We'll find out.
The brick is gonna get hot.
Yep. see what else I still got the pot up. Well, this might be the last of the trees I got to pot up. I think. I don't know. It's hard keeping track of everything.
Daddy,
What?
are those dying?
What?
Are those dying?
What? No, they're still alive. They just got freezer burned the other day. I kept them on the bench instead of keeping them on the ground when they got cold. They're still alive, there's just the leaves died. I still got to plant the squash seeds. I got to plant zucchini. Tiffany wants some zucchini, so we got to put some zucchini in the ground for her. I got to get more peppers started. And I got to get more cucumbers started. I'll probably, let's see.
Daddy,
What?
more spots right there.
Yep. I have to show you guys some of the grafts that I've done. Alright, come walk with me. Talk with me. Check this out. I got a Franken tree, or some of you guys already know about this. I got a Franken tree. That's my first, one of my first grafts I've ever done. Can't get to zoom in. I don't know why it's not zooming in. But as you can see, there's green growth on it. I don't know why it's not zooming. Oh, maybe like this. There we go. There we go. It's already starting to grow. Now that is a peach scion growing on a plum tree. And then here is, this is a cherry. This is a cherry scion growing on my plum tree. So I got a mixed variety tree. I got two of them that I've been working on. These two right here are both plums, and they got peach scions and cherry scions growing on them. Here's another one. That one's a cherry. It's a cherry scion. And here's another peach. So I got multiple things growing in there. Multiple grafts. And here's some of the apple seeds I planted. Those will be for root stocks. There's my tomatoes. Planted them from seed. tomatoes. These are apple tree cuttings. I started them as dormant rooting. They're starting to grow. Hey, what's up? Yeah, they're gonna start opening things up here pretty soon, Brian. I didn't see you in there. Hey, thanks, RJ. Are you still there, Brian? Don't leave him there. I don't know if he's there. He might have left. I didn't know you were in there. I couldn't see the screen. But yeah, he's gonna start opening up the state, I guess. So we'll see. Where's that? Where's the sharp wire? Oh. And I'll pot these ones up and then I'll call it a night. I'll finish. I gotta have something to do tomorrow. Check out that bad boy. Some of these did really well. This one's actually really sturdy too. It's not flimsy like the other one. So tomorrow I'm gonna have to put some fertilizer on these, and I'll give them a good watering, and I'll finish the rest. I'm gonna pot these last 6. Well, not these last 6, but I'm gonna pot up 6 more, and then I'll call it a night. Woo. Okay, I'll put that somewhere. So yeah, eventually all these RJ will be out along the fence line or out and about around the yard in the sunny spots. There's a little baby one. Cute little baby. I gotta fire up the candle grill here pretty soon. It's starting to get chilly out. Here you go, Marcus. Sounds like we got Ewoks. It's the birds. And some of these roots are really good. They go way down there. Look how beautiful these are. They look nice. That's a real healthy one right there. Nice thick stem. It's not leaning. There's no rubber to it. It's a real healthy one right there. That'll be a good candidate for grafting next year probably. Hey, what's up, Ed? Yeah, we're playing with the trees, Ed. I gotta take a head count how many trees I got. There's another good candidate for grafting next year. Nice thick trunk, solid, healthy tree right there. Too bad you couldn't graft the first year. Actually, there's a guy that bud grafting, and he does it in July with these new starting ones. You can actually get a second growth doing a bud graft on these things. You just take a bud off of whatever Japanese maple or fruits. You can do these with fruit trees, and you make a slice into the side there, and you put the bud in there, and then you wrap it with the grafting tape, and you can actually get a second growth spurt out of that tree that year. It's called bud grafting. Which I want to try. I may not do that with this tree. I may do it with one of my trees that are a few years old. I may put a different variety on that way. I've already got a three variety fruit tree. Maybe I'll have a three variety Japanese maple tree. It's my goal anyways. And with these fruit trees I got, every time I get a different variety scion, I'm just gonna keep on adding on to it. So the more the fruit, the more variety of the fruit I can get on one tree, the better. Hey Ed, did you get your package? Did your partner, your working partner in crime, bring your package? I know Tiffany's dying to know. Ta-da! Oh, really? Yeah, that sucks. So you should be able to get it tomorrow then. There you go. Oh yeah, I remember what I gotta do. I got some radishes I gotta transplant. I'm gonna do them tomorrow too. Where's those radishes at? I gotta transplant. I didn't see them. Oh, right here. These are some of the radishes I got started already. I got a big huge tote that I'm gonna plant them in. Then I'll start more to keep the cycle going. Because these things, they said there's a 25-day turnaround period of these, so I could get like a harvest once a month. Well, more than that, but I can get quite a few different harvests. Huh? Yep. Yeah, you're not supposed to cook them, Ed. A lot of people eat them raw. Just put some salt on them. Here's another good candidate draft next year. Nice solid tree. Nice firm, nice firm growth right there. It'd be a good candidate for grafting next year. Nice healthy tree. Hey, you'd break a tooth, Ed? Hey, you don't want to do that. That's never good. Ta-da! Can't believe I finally got these things transplanted. I've been dying to do it too. Got 2 more. So I'll finish this up then.
There is one more spot.
Yeah, these roots went crazy. Wow.
Those are big roots.
Yeah, let's check this out. It's got a huge root system on that. Check that out. That's a good one. That one's going to be a good solid crafting tree as well. Holy cow. I'm going to have to count how many trees. Have to start breaking down the numbers. The price of the seeds, price of the bag of dirt between all these trees, the pot price. What?
Made one more spot.
It's the last one, guys. Last one to get potted. Let's see, the temperature inside is 52, and I'm not sure what it is outside. I think it's probably in the 30s, maybe 40. Maybe 40. I can't check on my phone. I'm streaming from my phone, so I can't check my phone. It was not very warm today at all. The warmest I got in the greenhouse was 64, and that's when the sun was shining. Okay. It's got to be in the 40s. It's got to be probably 42 or 43, I think. Check this out. This tree right here is supposedly the same trees that I'm potting up. There's the other one. This one is farther along. This one was already growing when I bought it. But this one was the last one to start growing. It's finally started growing. But these two are the Acer palmatums. That's what kind of seeds I believe the seeds I got are. I'll show you. I don't know if are you still on your Ed? I was gonna show you around if you were. Oh yeah, I still got this one to do. I'll do that tomorrow. This one hasn't grown the tree yet. It's got the seed, or it's got the roots on it, but it hasn't grown the tree yet. You can still see the seed shell or something right there. But that one hasn't grown yet. So we'll leave that there for the time being. So it doesn't dry out. I'll plant it tomorrow.
Daddy.
What?
You did 42.
42?
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, I gotta plant these too. I got onions, I gotta transplant. So I got a lot to do still. Got those radishes right there to transplant. Oh yeah, I got those to transplant too, those apple trees.
You don't need to transplant.
Oh yeah, and then those apple trees over there. I still got lots of potting to do, guys. Pansies, yeah, we got them growing. We got pansies and we got some petunia seeds. Right here. We're gonna be make it colorful around the yard. We got some petunias. Yeah, I got a heater trying to keep me warm. But this is my nighttime heater. This is the candle heater I made. Light all those bad boys up and it heats up all those rocks. And it keeps it above freezing. It keeps it between 40 and 45 at night lately. Yeah, those are all seeds planted. Oh, really, Ed? That's crazy. You want to see some of the graphs we got going on, Ed? I already went over this, so some of these guys already seen this earlier today. These are my 2 Franken trees I got going on here. These are both plum trees, and I have peach scions grafted. See, that's a peach. And then here's another one. There's another peach scion grafted. And then
Which one do you want?
right here is a cherry. This is called a marble cherry.
There's mine.
That's grafted on a plum. And then same with right here.
Put a bunch of them under there.
And then over there is another peach graft. And then right here, I'm turning this plum tree into a peach tree. That's a peach graft right there. And the same thing with this one. Turning this plum tree into a peach. Because I don't have any peach trees, and I have tons of plums. And then same with down there. Those are all, right there, those are all plum cuttings that I'm rooting. Same with those are plums. Now it'll be 2 different varieties of fruit on one tree. And then those are my roses that I'm growing from roots. So this one right here, on this plum tree, right here on this branch will grow peaches. And then on this plum tree, on this one, because this is the branch that it grows off of, this will grow plums. And then this one will grow cherries, all in one tree. So I'll get 3 different fruits from both of these trees. Let's see. Here's this one. And then here's another peach. Here's another peach scion grafted onto the plum. And then here's another cherry. No, we'll find out this year, Ed, because they're already starting to grow. I mean, it may not fruit till next year, but it just depends because this branch right here, this is how it works. If you take a cutting from a mature tree, which this cherry cutting came from a cherry that was like 30 years old, this might actually put cherries out this year because this is from an older tree. So we can hope. That'd be pretty cool. Like that's one of the ways the farmers they cheat. They take cuttings from older trees because it already has all the nutrients and all the hormones or whatever it is that produces fruit. It's already got them in it. So they put the older scions on from the older tree. Yeah, and you can actually get fruit like 2 years earlier. So you either get fruit that year or the year afterwards. So if we don't get cherries this year, Ed, we'll get cherries next year on those plum trees. That's how crazy this stuff is. Okay, there's my apples. I got my apple cuttings right there. These ones I gotta get rootstocks for these. This is I don't know what kind of variety this apple is, but it's a grafted variety, so it's gonna be a good tasting apple. But I gotta get rootstocks that will survive this area to be able to make those actually live a lot longer than they probably will. That's how these all work. I have to get the rootstocks for this area. So like what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go looking for wild crabapple trees that are growing, like out in the woods or out in somebody's field. Take cuttings from that tree, root them, and then graft those onto them, kind of thing. Uh oh, my battery's dying. Oh, that sucks. Yeah, you never know, Ed. But from all the research I've been doing, that's how the farmers are able to get fruit faster. And instead of waiting 10 years, they only got to wait like 8 for a tree to fruit because they take the grafts from older trees. So that's how they cheat. But on that note, my phone is dying. I just got the 15% warning, and I gotta get this this candle heater going for the night because it's supposed to get cold tonight. So thanks, guys, for hanging out. Hopefully, I was able to teach you guys a little bit of something, even if you didn't want to know. But thanks for watching. I appreciate it. Thanks for hanging out. Hopefully, you enjoyed it. See how to get out.